You know, something happens in our lives sometimes that crosses all ages, races, cultures. Sometimes we're just living life and we reach a point where something stops us right in our tracks. And we have to ask ourselves, is this all there is? Is there anything more? And some are carried to such a level of darkness that they just feel like there's no hope and that all is lost. For others, it seems like the world is just yanked right out from under them in just a moment's time. The loss of a loved one, a spouse, the illness of a child, bad news from the doctor, and even worse, not having anyone to call. A few years ago, I found myself in an inconceivable situation, and I lost everything and everyone around me, and I was even facing death. But it was only then that I picked up those words that were written so long ago. I'd heard about the Bible and Jesus Christ my whole life, but I never actually read the Bible until I got to that point in my life. And it was there in the darkness in the lowest part when I had no hope, that at the foot of the cross, I found my true relationship with Jesus Christ. Talk to you just for a minute about the most famous Bible verse probably in the world, John 3:16. You know, Jesus was talking to his disciples, telling him about that he was fixing to be crucified. And so he said, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. But when you go back and you look at that verse in the original language, there's such a richer, deep meaning to it. To believe in Jesus means to, yes, believe in him, commit to him, follow him, trust him, have faith in him. And when he said that you should not perish, the word perish actually means unable to fulfill your original purpose. And so Jesus is telling us that whoever commits ourselves to him and trusts in him and relies on him and has faith in him, that we will no longer strive and be unable to fulfill our original purpose in God. And he closes it with this, that you shall have everlasting life. And those words, everlasting life, means eternal life. But it doesn't mean that it just is from that point on that you come to know Jesus Christ forward. It's like a healing occurs from your past. And that is simply amazing. You still have the memories of the pain, the suffering, and the loss. But he heals you, and he gives you that life. The word life in the Greek was zoe, and it means peace, joy, love, and life as God would have it. And so what Jesus was truly saying that day is that God so loved the world, he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him, trusts in him, and has faith in him, and relies on him, they will no longer be unable to fulfill their original purpose of which you were created for. But you shall have eternal life, and your past will be healed, and your future will have the peace, love, and joy of God. I'm an eyewitness that this is true. And if you believe in Jesus in the true sense of the word, he will take you out of the valley of the mountain that's been against you for so long and carry you to the very top. And all you need to do is stand there and stretch your arms out and let the wind of God's Spirit blow around you and begin your path to eternal life. God bless you.